Loki and I are going for our walking today. It's been a long time since we've done a video on taking one of our walks, and since I can't go over to where I want to film today, we're going to do it here. Oops, let's see what we got going here. Come on, buddy. No, you're not going to the bathroom there. You have to walk down to your spot. So we want to tell you all about a up and coming channel that talks about all the weirdness going on in the world. Some of it is physics, some of it is conspiracy, some of it is, and a lot of it has a religious tone to it. More specifically, a Christian tone. Now, let me get my notes out. We have to change them they have to change the name because it's called A Theory of Everything, but there's already Kurt J. Mingle's site, Theories of Everything. But you can find it by looking at the @ well, the handle, @discerning_truth. @discerning_truth. You can find the page. Page name will change, but the handle won't. This is going to be really good because it's going to have not just, I don't know what you'd call it, not just science fiction like conspiracy theories, but it will also have actual investigations that were also previously conspiracy. And what we're finding out is these are not conspiracies. They're all coming true. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's take our walk. This guy needs to go to the bathroom. I got to get him across the street. He keeps wanting to stop. This is our, oh, no, not there. Please, not there. Let's get up to your usual spot, which we'll have to edit out. Good news on this new channel. Be sure to catch it. Don't know what the name is going to be yet, but I do know the handle will be the same. @discerning_truth. I'll post the handle up here somewhere along here as soon as I get into editing this video. So here we go for our daily routine. This is our daily routine. I'm trying to get away from making so many videos and talking about things while we're walking, but that's the way it's turning out again today. Now the other day we were going to go up, and I'm going to throw in some footage in this one just to show you a very brief look at an area where I will be doing some content. And it's up by a little village area about 1.5 miles away. Just let all the noise get by. Little village area. I think it might even be called Chester Village. I'm not sure. Oh, well, we were going to walk across the street and he got caught on a scent. Now he's going to want to go when the cars are coming. Okay. All right, let's get across the street. Good boy. This is the best boy ever, by the way. He is the best boy. I'm sure everybody says that. This guy is so awesome. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna throw in a little clip right here showing the area where I want to go and sit and walk around, do some tours. It's really a nice little village atmosphere with shops and restaurants and apartments and condos and everything all combined into a small area, which is what I love. That's what I loved about Monterey, California, and Carmel Beach way back in the day. Well, we finally did it. Well, we'll have to edit the poop out. All right, I gotta clean that up, buddy. No, you can't go anywhere. Gotta clean it up. Put this in my pocket for a minute. Now you guys can watch the inside of my pocket while I'm cleaning the poop. Not everybody does this, but most people are pretty good around here about picking up after the dogs. Even though there's signs everywhere that says to pick up after your dog, they don't do it. Lazy, lazy, lazy people. How easy is this? Pick up. Well, I guess if you're as old as I am, bending down is not that easy. That's not why they do it. They're just lazy. Okay, we tie this bag up and get the camera back online. See where he wants to go for his walk today. Sometimes it's too hot for him. Air's kind of stagnant today, not a lot of wind. He may not want to go on a long walk. See, I do pick up after myself. Well, actually, you will see all that. I forgot. I'm shooting with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, I think it's called. And I'm just monitoring it with my iPhone. So I stuck my iPhone in my pocket. Forgot that I really have a camera connected to my shoulder. So you will see all the details. I'll just blur it out. Because who wants to watch someone picking up poop? Well, we got some things planned this summer. We're gonna go over to a marina where there's a restaurant I absolutely love a restaurant bar. We're gonna go to Virginia Beach and spend a couple days. That's coming very soon, July. Sometime in July. And then we're gonna go to Florida, Universal Studios and such. That's in the fall. But all of that will be, of course, put on this channel. Unless it gets weird. Then I'm co-opting the other one. And I'm gonna post some of my stuff there too. He's so busy smelling everything. Only thing I worry about is ticks. Tick season is huge this year. I don't like him rubbing up against those leaves. But she doesn't listen. That's where he wants to go. Luckily he's got meds for that, but I did pull off one out of his skin that we thought was just a piece of scar tissue flap from him biting so hard. Turns out there was a tick, long time dead, buried in there. Poor guy. But I found it, and it took a lot of effort to get it out of there. It was like scar tissue had grown around the head of the tick itself, and it was hard to get out. But it was indeed dead because he takes a medicine for that. Yeah, don't skip your dog's tick and flea med and heartworm medicine. It's expensive, but it needs to be done, especially nowadays with this many ticks magically appearing. Of course, we've got a lot of overpopulation of deer in the area too. Hunters just aren't doing what they used to do. There aren't as many hunters, and they're not keeping the populations down. Now, a lot of people don't like hunting, but this is the result. You get disease, starvation, and encroachment into every area. Right now, the deer, we've got white-tailed deer, because I know they're eating all my plants and part of my garden. So what they do is they come and drop their babies somewhere safe, and residential areas are safe in the tree lines, then leave and come back and feed them when they need to. I saw a fawn not too long ago in the leaves across in the forest line. You know, it's a lot of people will say, well, they're losing too much of their natural habitat. No, they're overpopulated, way overpopulated. I mean, obviously us encroaching into their wild habitat is a part of it, but that's not the big part of it around here. This is all forest. Coming here because the coyotes are out, overpopulated as well. So they're coming over here where they feel safe and dropping their babies where there aren't as many coyotes, and also there's just too many deer. There's just everywhere. People are hitting them left and right because they're just coming out of the wood, out of the forest. This didn't just happen overnight either, because when I was driving, I'd go down one of the highways and come across huge groups. What do you call a group of deer? Herd? Large amounts of deer. I mean, I counted one yard, it had like 20 deer in it. Yeah, and they're just everywhere. Anyway, enough of that. Doesn't matter what you think about why the deer are doing what they're doing. But I can tell you this, when they get overpopulated, it spreads disease and starvation amongst the animals that are overpopulated. Well, he apparently wants to go back home. It's not horribly hot out here, but it's stagnant and humid. So we're going back to the house. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna probably let this thing run without talking, and then what do you call it? Voice overlay some other stories. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Stop. The last thing is, I wanted to walk his complete walk, but he didn't want to do it. Which, understandable. German Shepherds have 2 coats, and he's a house doggy. So he doesn't really enjoy being in this nasty weather. Other dogs would be clamoring to get out, and he does when he wants to get out and run and do his walk, but he doesn't like hanging out outside. I try to get him even on the porch in the summertime. It's hard to get him to stay there. He wants to be inside with the air conditioner and his toys and his bed. But that's fine. He's a good boy. And we've avoided a lot of problems that other dogs have with parasites and worms and different issues, that sicknesses that they get because he just doesn't want to be out there. He wants to hang around his family, his pack. He wants to be right next to us, following us everywhere. But we get out for our walks. He needs that. He needs the exercise to keep those hips strong. Which reminds me, I need to buy some joint medicine. I will do that today. Come on. Come on. Didn't make it completely to our walk, so I have to throw the bag in the trash can. Here, let me let you go, buddy, so you can go on the porch. Let me let you go. Wait. You're not unhooked. Stop. Okay. There you go, buddy. Go up on the porch, I'll get you some water. Always carry water when you're walking your dog, especially in the summer. They get overheated pretty quickly. Always do that. Anyway, again, thank you for watching my channel. Hook up to the next channel that's coming, which I'll be posting some stuff on for that channel as well. All right, that's it. We're out.